Hi beauties, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Vanity here with another video for you guys. And on today's video, we're going to finally do a get ready with me chit chat fall look. It's like a step into fall makeup tutorial, okay? If you love what you see, then make sure you continue watching this video. But before we get started, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. Watch the video until the end so you could leave me a beautiful comment down below letting me know what you thought about today's video and if you enjoyed it. And let's get right into it. Woo. Okay guys, so my face is fresh and cleaned and I went ahead and did my brows off camera, so we're gonna go ahead and start with skincare before we do anything else. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go with the fat water from Fenty Skin. It's this like toner with fat water situation going on. I'm just going to go ahead and apply some of that on my face. I'm going to put that all over my face, y'all, before I go ahead and do anything. Also, like today, I'm going to be trying something new with my makeup, and I'm going to try and put on my concealers and contour first before I apply my foundation. So we'll see how that goes. Now I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty moisturizer with SPF, and I'm going to put that all over my face again. So yeah guys, like pray for me. I hope that this works out well in my favor, which I think it probably will, but I feel like I've tried this once before, but I'm not really sure. I don't know. So, but we'll see. So we'll see how it goes. Now I'm going to go ahead and prime my face. Okay, so I'm doing all of this guys because like I said, I did my skincare. I only washed my face and exfoliated, and I did not put anything yet for the sake of this video. So I'm going to prime. I'm using the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, and I'm going to also apply that all over my face. I want a really good start to apply my base on, just so you know everything can be easier and smoother for me by the time that I have to apply my concealers and my foundation and everything like that. So today I'm going to start with contouring. I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place foundation stick. This is a foundation stick. This is in the color Zambia, and I'm going to actually take a brush. So that's a little bit different than what I would normally do. I'm gonna take my brush. I'm looking for a brush, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna take this Real Techniques brush, and I'm going to actually, usually what I do is I use it from the stick, but I'm actually gonna dab it into the foundation stick. And this is okay because this is my foundation. I'm the only one that uses it. And my brush. So I'm dipping my brush. And I'm actually going to take the brush and just apply it from there like that. And I'm just going to apply this wherever I would normally apply my contouring shades. And like my cheeks, my forehead, nose, and stuff like that. So it's the same spots that I'm going to put them. That I would put them before. Do you guys like my nails though? Like, if you guys like my nails, check the description box down below so you guys can just go find where to get yours. And also I have a discount code for 20% off, y'all, so make sure you guys go check that out and use your discount code so you can save some money, because who doesn't like to save money? So yeah, so just blend that out all over. I'm also gonna put some on my nose to contour my nose a little bit. And I bring that up to my brows just to make it look more natural. Like, it's already fall, you guys. Can you believe that? It's already fall. Like, I'm so confused because it's literally like about to be October. Like, since when? Houseway, huh? Houseway. So for concealer today, I'm using two concealers. I'm going to go in first with the Crayon Case Highlighter Concealer in the shade 15. And I'm going to apply that under my eye. And this one, I'm just putting under my eye and then blending it out. And then I'll be going in with my other concealer that I'll be using to actually like highlight and brighten my under eye area and all the other places that I usually highlight. We're gonna let that sit for a little bit so we can get the maximum coverage. Okay, period. Oh, also you guys, I was saying about my nails earlier. I also do have a video on how to care for your nails because these are press-ons and I do them myself and everything like that. So I have a video showing you guys how to care for them, how to like do them like you would at a nail salon and a spa. So make sure you guys go ahead and click that link right here, that video right here. It will show up right here. You can click on that anytime you're ready and you can go and watch that video after you're done watching this one. Okay, so I'm gonna take my damp beauty blender and I'm going to go ahead and blend that out. I'm just going to lightly dab this in. But you guys, like I was saying about like the fall, like I can't believe like it's really like about to be October. I feel like we were just in January and like, you know, with this whole like COVID situation, like things just, I don't know. I don't know what was happening. Like things are just crazy. I don't know if y'all feel the same way. Like time just went by. Like it's like I just blinked and woke up and now it's like October. Like even though it's still not October yet, but it's like literally how many days? What's today? I don't even know what day today is. I think today is the 27th or the 28th or something. I think today's the 28th. I don't know. So, but that's just like wild. For the second concealer, I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter. This is the Instant Retouch Concealer, and this is in the shade 330. And I'm going to apply that to highlight, and I'm going to put it under my eyes. I'm also going to put some on my forehead. Just a little dab of that on my forehead, the bridge of my nose, and a little bit on my chin. Just like so. Now, usually, you guys, I would let my concealer sit so it can, you know, be blendable, like, so it can be able to blend out more. But this concealer, I find that when I let it dry out, it does not, it's actually harder to blend out. So you just have to know your concealer and you have to know like how it blends out before you do that. So make sure you try that out first. And I'm going in with the same beauty blender and I'm just blending that concealer out. So everywhere that I apply that concealer, I'm blending it out. I'm just tapping, 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 tapping. So I was thinking, like, I never really do like a fashion haul on my channel or like clothing haul or anything like that. Is that something you guys would be interested in? Cause like, let me know so I could like get into it because, you know, I need some new content to post anyways. And like, I don't know, I feel like that's something that would be fun to do and stuff. So if you guys think I should do that, then let me know. And I'm always ordering clothes online anyway and stuff online. So if you guys want to see some more like hauls and stuff, holla at your girl in the comments down below. Like I definitely will, you know, start doing that or just look into it basically. So because I see a lot of YouTubers do them and it just seems so much fun to do and to create and all that stuff, try on clothes and everything, because it's always exciting anyways when you like receive your package from like, you know, when you order your stuff online. So like it's not like it's a, you know, a burden or anything. By the way, you guys, I'm taking whatever is left on my beauty blender and I'm bringing it onto my lid and blending that out also from the under eye area, because that will act as my base for my eyeshadow, as I will not be using like a eye primer. I'm just gonna use this concealer to prime my lid. So I'm just gonna blend that out all over. I really hope this worked out. So far it's good. So far everything's going good. I just hope that when I go to like add my foundation and stuff that everything works out. But so far so good. So yeah, let me know if you guys want to see some haul videos, clothing haul, or like maybe like by the season, right? Like fall clothing haul video, winter clothing haul videos and stuff like that. Yeah, it's not summer anymore, so it's not like I can, you know, do summer clothing haul videos. That already passed. I've missed my time, unfortunately. So, but I could still do you know, fall videos and stuff like that. So definitely do let me know. Here comes, I feel like this will be like the hardest part, but I'm not sure. Foundation, I'm gonna be using the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear Foundation in the shade, this is in the shade 460 Suede W, and I'm going to give it a shake before I apply it. And I'm gonna put a little bit, I'm just gonna put like 1 pump. I'll put 2 pumps on the back of my hand because I feel like I won't need that much since I already went ahead and did my concealer and contour. Those spots are already covered, which is the whole purpose, so I can use less foundation. So I'm gonna use 2 pumps of foundation, and I'm going to go ahead and thread lightly. I'm gonna try my best to thread lightly, y'all. I'm gonna use the back of my boutique blender, and I'm going to thread lightly. Try to thread lightly because I don't want to apply too much or do too much with it. So I'm just going to literally dab that and then dab it on the back of my hand. So take the foundation and just dab it on the back of my hand like so. I'm going to take the butt and I'm going to go ahead and just start applying the foundation. So I'm really just focusing the foundation on all the places that are empty, that I literally did not put any concealer, did not put any contour, any place that I feel like needs to be blended, or like, you get the gist. It's kind of like self-explanatory, but you know. So I'm applying it on all those areas and just blending it out with the beauty blender. So far so good. So let's just go ahead and continue. I didn't go out this much this summer and stuff. I mean, like, what was I gonna go? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't go really anywhere, but I went to Puerto Rico though. So that was the only place I went. But still, like, because usually like my skin tone would be different in the summertime, and then like come wintertime it would be different also. It would become lighter, so I would use different shades of foundation. But I've actually been using the same shade since last winter to this summer until now, and I know that I'm gonna be going into this winter using the same foundation shade with no problem, because it's not like I got a tan or anything, or like I was outside like that. Like, I was not out there doing nothing. So that's perfect. Like, I ain't gotta, you know, sometimes like I have, because like I actually have two different, two of the same foundation and foundations in different shades. Because I'm telling you, that would happen to me and it's like the worst. It sucks so much. So like, yeah, that's what used to happen to me. But I'm just continuing to blend this out, and it's looking really good so far. I actually love how this looks like. I'm gonna go back in with the brush that I applied the contour with, just to blend out that those shades, because I have concealer, foundation, and the contour, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out all together because there's a harsh line that I do not want to see there. So I'm just going to blend it forward towards my forehead like so, just to get everything nice and blended all together. I'm gonna go ahead and set my contour. I'm actually going to be using the Zulu palette from Juvia's Place, the eyeshadow, and I'm using this brown shade right here that I've actually hit pan on. So basically, like, you guys know and see how much I love this eyeshadow. I use it for contour for like all my clients, literally. I feel like that color just works for anybody, like anybody's skin tone. Like, I can use the eyeshadow to contour, and it's just so good. I'm taking my angled brush and I dab in that lightly. I dust it off, and I'm going to go ahead and just put that anywhere that I applied that cream contour or cream foundation shade, and I'm just going to blend that on top of those areas. I feel like I'm rushing this video a little bit. Like, I don't know, because what time is it? Okay, let's see what time it is. It's 5:25, and like, I have this thing, like, I don't be looking at the time, and then like I have to make dinner. I started dinner, so I'm making rice and beans, so I cook the beans and stuff. So like, I don't want to cook too late and stuff. So like, but I never really watched the time, and I started this video and I'm like, huh. And then it's like in mid video, I like realized what time it was, and I'm like, I hate when I cook dinner too late, but it's something easy. The chicken is already boiled. I'm just gonna fry it and stuff, so it's already cooked. I just have to fry it. But other than that, though, like I just don't be watching the time. I don't know if that's just a me thing, like, and I always end up cooking late, regardless, like, regardless. So I just set that. All those places. It looks so good. Oh my god. Okay, let me stop. So we're gonna set our highlights, and I'm going to be using the Crayon Case Chuck Dust setting powder. This is in the shade A, and I'm going to use a brush at first. I'm going to use this Real Techniques brush. The Real Techniques brushes, oh, this one says redness correcting brush, but who uses brushes for what they really say they are? Like, not me. I'm gonna take this brush and dip it in my powder, shake all of that powder off, just shake all of that powder off and leave a little bit. And I'm going to lightly just press onto my under eye. Start at first lightly, and then I'm going to firmly just press that on, and then I will also be going in with my beauty blender after, but I want to make sure like I set everything under the eye before I go in with my beauty blender to press any more powder in, because I don't know if you guys notice, sometimes if you just go in with mad powder underneath your eyes, it can be cakey and a little bit tricky, especially for beginners, to get rid of or to deal with. It can become very cakey and stuff, so you don't want that. So like, I don't know if you guys see how smooth that is under my eyes. So I'm lightly pressing the powder and a little bit of powder in my brush first before I go ahead and firmly press it. And also, if you bake, you should do that before you go in with powder on your beauty blender or on your sponge. I'm telling you, it works for me every time. And like, it just smooth it out my under eye. I'm probably actually not even gonna go in with my beauty blender. I'm probably just gonna use this, like just this brush with the powder in it, because I just love how it looks. It just makes everything so smooth. Like, it makes it look so good and smooth. Like, y'all see that? I don't know if you guys can see that, but I could see it, and it look good. I'm gonna do the same for everywhere else that I highlighted, that I applied that concealer. So my forehead, my chin, my nose. Going back in with my brush, like I said before, not picking up any of the eyeshadow color, but just using whatever is in the brush and blending it together in between with the powder from the highlight and the contour, just so everything can be real smooth. Right, we're moving on to eyes now. I'm just going to take my beauty blender and just pat that concealer that we had on from earlier a little bit, because it creased a little bit since it's been sitting there and not set. But I'm actually not going to set my eyes with powder. I'm just going to go straight in with the colors. Today I'm going to try and be using some browns and some oranges, some like you know, dark oranges, like just some fall vibes, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just step into fall. Like, let's make it nice. I just dropped powder on my palette and look at how dirty it is. But nonetheless, let's open up this palette. I still got the film on this palette, so that means I've never used this palette. Okay, so this is the Morphe Second Nature palette, 3502 palette. And I'm going to be going in with the shade Blaze, which is this like orange shade right here. I don't know if you guys can see that orange shade right here. And I'm going to go ahead and use that on my eyes first. And then I'll be going in with like a darker brown shade. I'm just going to use a fluffy brush. This is the Morphe. Which brush is this? This is Morphe. Why doesn't it have the number? And it's the Morphe. I don't know what. It doesn't have the number for some reason. So I'm going to go ahead and dip into a Blaze, which is like that nice like pumpkin, not even pumpkin, it's not even that like bright, but like it's just a dark like orange-ish, like just it just gives me fall vibes. So I'm going to place that onto my crease all over literally and just blend that out lightly. Hey, welcome. 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 Okay, so I'm a little bit closer so you guys can see me. Right. Okay. So I'm going in with that shade and I'm just packing it onto my lid. Now I'm gonna use the chestnut shade, which is this shade right here, and I'm going to also put that on my lid and just make that a nice transition with the Abrase color. I'm just literally tapping that onto my lid on top of the transition shade and just blending that out all together. For today's look, I want to do like a dark lip, so I might do like a brown lip. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know if you like it in the comment section down below once I do it, or like suggest like what I should have done if you don't like it. Loving how this is looking so far. So since it's a little bit like a little dark, I'm actually gonna go ahead with a smaller brush. I'm going to take a lighter color from that same palette, but keeping it into like the whole like fall vibes. I'm thinking, what color should I use? Maybe I should do like a little shimmer thing going on or whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that nice orange glitter shade right here, and I'm going to pop a little tiny bit, like a tiny bit, drop my brush, a tiny bit of that onto my lid space. Literally a tiny, I'm just gonna swipe a tiny bit just to give my lid space a little bit of like a color, so it's not all just like that dark shade that I put on. Like that's really pretty. Like you guys see that? It's like nice and pretty, but not too much, not too subtle, but like, you know, still keeping the eyeshadow the way I want it to look, but just giving it a little bit more like vibration, you know what I'm saying? So I like that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead into the Jackie Aina times Anastasia palettes, and I'm going to be using the color Credits, which is the dark brown shade right here. And I'm going to take a brush and use that as like a fake liner. I'm going to literally smudge that on my top lash, really close to my lashes, to my lash line, and just using that as like an acting eyeliner. Mascara, I'm gonna be using the Mud Cosmetics mascara, volumizing mascara. I always apply my mascara before I apply my falsies, like the fake lashes. It just looks better to me, and it blends in more naturally with your lashes, and it makes it look more natural. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. All right, so while that's drying, we're gonna go ahead and do my under eye. For my under eye, I'm going to basically just use the same shades that I used for my eyeshadow on top of my eyes, and I'm going to apply those same shadows on my bottom lash line. So I'm going to apply like that orange shade, the dark brown shade, except for the glittery one, and I'm using that same smudge brush, and I'm just going to just apply that, and then I'll just be blending all that together. So I'm doing it exactly like I did top of my eyes. I'm using that first orange shade that I used the first time. So I went ahead and applied my my lashes. I'm gonna continue with the bottom eye part. I'm not done yet. I'm gonna take that second eyeshadow shade that I used on my eye, and I'm just going to blend that out onto my waterline. Not my waterline, my lash line, my bottom lash line. And I'm just blending all those together. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take that shadow shade, the little glittery one that I put on my lid, and I'm going to use that as my inner corner highlights. That orange, like it's like a nice orange glittery color. And I'm also going to take the same brush. I do not have like the perfect liner that I want to apply to my to my waterline, so I'm going to take this smudge brush, which is like perfect, and I'm going to take some black. This is this one is the Maybelline Studio. This is the Blackest Black. It's like the cream liner, whatever thing. So I'm going to go ahead and dip my brush into it, and I'm going to use that as my waterline color. Just like So you guys, so pretty. I'm going to go ahead and apply my bottom mascara. Moving into lips, I'm going to be using this brown pencil. This is actually an eye pencil from NYX, and I'm going to use that to line my lips. I'm going to go in with the Kylie liquid lipstick, matte liquid lipstick. This is in the shade True Brown K. I think this one is True Brown K. This lip gloss is literally like done, you guys. This lipstick, I guess you can say. I'm gonna put a little bit of a gloss. See, feel this is the liquid catsuit Mega Last liquid catsuit matte lipstick in the shade Goth Topic. This is from Wet n Wild, I believe, and this one is like more like of like a purplish. So let's see how that does. Ooh, okay, it's like a darker, huh? Okay, I like that better. It's a dark purple. I like that. So I'm going to leave it like that, just matte. We're going to go ahead and do some blush. For blush, I'm going to be using the Saharan Blush Volume 2 palette from Juvia's Place. I'm going to use the shade Tau. I think that's how you pronounce it, Tau. Right there. And just put some of that on my cheeky cheeks. Cheeky cheeks. Now, almost done. We're going to go into my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit palette. This is a Sun Dipped palette. And I'm gonna use bronze, as you guys can see. That, you know, I've finished it all, like literally. I don't know, like, am I the only one? It's like, I mean, it's not like I'm the only one, because that's kind of like literally like what it is anyway. So like when I think of fall, like I'm thinking of bronze, like glowy, like all that stuff, like just browns, bronze, creams. And ooh, look at that highlight, so nice. So this is why I love this highlight. Bronze, it's like perfect for like, you know, the fall time. It's like perfect for, you know, the occasion, the season. It's perfect for the season. Like that. And just like that, we are finished with our look for today. What I'm gonna do lastly, I'm going to go ahead and take my Morphe setting mist, which I need to order another one of. Ooh. And just spray that all over. Literally all over. And that will be the finished look, you guys. Like, bomb or not, fall or not, like bronzed or not, like. And this is it, you guys, for today's look. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to leave me a comment down below letting me know what you thought about today's video. And also, don't forget to check the description box for some coupon codes, because who doesn't like saving money? Because I love saving money. So check the description box below. Also, don't forget to check over here for the videos on my nails, on how to take care of your nails, and all that jazz. And I hope to see you guys in next week's video. Love you guys. Bye. Before we go though, I mean, you here, you probably home, you probably not doing nothing. You probably in your break. I don't know, you probably laying down. Like, what you doing? You might as well watch another video right here. Click right here and watch another video. You won't regret it. Like, I promise. Right here. Ciao.